Today I'm going to show you what's on my iPhone as a small YouTuber. Every YouTuber probably has the YouTube app on the phone. That is pretty standard. However, when you want to grow on YouTube, there's a lot of other apps that will help you along the way. Both to make your quarter better, but also provide you with so much information on what's working, what isn't working, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and what to do to make people actually watch your YouTube videos. So today I will be showing you all the apps I have on my phone to make my YouTube channel the best it can be. If you're interested in YouTube strategies and YouTube tips and stuff like that, I'm actually building up a playlist full of YouTube tips. So I'll link that for you up in the eye in the corner. Let's get into my phone. Alright, so getting into my phone, it kind of looks organized, but it actually isn't. So I have my YouTube apps in two different folders. So the first obvious one is the YouTube app, and we all know what it is. However, I barely watch YouTube on my phone. I always do it on my computer. So I don't really use the YouTube app to watch YouTube. The only thing I use it for is to see my own channel and see how it looks on a cell phone interface instead of the computer interface. The next obvious app is YouTube Studio. You first arrive at the dashboard, which is great in itself. You can see a lot of stuff just from the dashboard, and then there's actually a lot you can do from this app. So going into videos, you see all your videos that you have. You can edit all the tags, your description, your title. I actually don't use this a lot because I usually edit all my videos on the computer interface because I like it more. But this is great for on the go or just a small tweak or something like that. You can also edit your playlist and respond to comments, which is great in my opinion. And then you can see your analytics, which is awesome. This is essentially the information you need from the YouTube app to know how your channel is doing and how your videos are doing. However, I don't use this app for the analytics that much because I usually do that on my computer. But as I said, it's great for on the go, or maybe you don't have a computer, and this is great for that. Because knowing your analytics and seeing them is the most important step to knowing what you can and should improve with your channel. Alright, let's go to the next app. This one, sub counts. And it's pretty straightforward. You just see your current sub count and you can refresh, and yeah, that's all you can do with this app. But I think it's great because first of all, it's nice for pictures to like post on Instagram. And what's great about this one is that it has a widget as well, so I can see it here if I swipe. Alright, that's it for that folder. So just a small break on the homepage. I use Instagram a lot for my YouTube to like promote and get ideas and stuff like that and connect with other small YouTubers. And that's actually a really big part in growing your YouTube channel and growing a community. Alright, moving on to the next folder, which is photography. And since it's called photography, it obviously has to do with photos. Some of these apps I use to make my thumbnails look real professional and neat. Some of these just got here. I don't know how they got here, but they're in here. They don't have anything with photography to do. Starting here on Lightroom, if you don't know what it is, it's a photo editing app. I use this for all my photos, both Instagram and thumbnails. I love it. It's the best editing app in my opinion. I use this to edit the base photo of the thumbnail. So in this case, this is the base photo for my last thumbnail. But you can see the before and after, and I just make it brighter and I make it pop. So this is a really important app for me. The next app on here is PixArt, and I actually recently started using this, but I actually really like it and it's actually very nice. So what I use this for is mainly to blur the background and add pictures. I think my thumbnail really took a step up when I started blurring the background and adding pictures and stuff like that. They look super neat in my opinion, so I'm really glad I started using this app. The next app is called Fonto, and I also use that for my thumbnails. And it's actually pretty basic. You just add text to your photos, but it's the best app in my opinion to do so because there's so much you can do with the text. So I really recommend that one as well because in my opinion it's super important to add text in thumbnails. Those are all the three apps I use to make my thumbnails. Alright, we have two apps left, and it's YouTube Tracker and TubeBuddy, but let's start with YouTube Tracker. So the first page you get into is this one, and it's about monetization. If you don't know, to get monetized you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the past 12 months. And this is just a tracker to track how many subscribers you have and how many watch hours you have in the past 12 months. And I think this is great to just motivate yourself, and you can see if it goes up or down. And to the right here is progress, and that's just like showing how many subscribers you gain or lose. And this is really the only thing I use this for, like the monetization things, but there's a lot of other things you can do as well. To the last app, which is TubeBuddy. I actually have a video coming out about TubeBuddy on your computer, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video, because it has a lot of useful information. Honestly, this is one of the most helpful apps I have for YouTube. It literally tells you what to do, and I'm gonna show you how. So for example, let's press this one, first time trying TikTok. You go in here, it literally tells you what things you've done right and what things you should try to do to optimize your video. And then you can see your tags and edit them, and you get promo materials here as well. And then there's this thing called Videolytics. You can see your views and engagement. I love that you can see this, like how many tags are in the title and tags in the description. That means I have optimized my video as much as I can. And then here you can see all your comments as well, and you can see milestones, which is kind of fun. Here on the menu button you have a few different things you can do. So you can have the tag explorer, which I'm going to talk about in the video published soon about TubeBuddy, so stay tuned and you'll learn all about that. And generally this is such a good app to have. Out of all these apps, if you're going to download just one of them, download TubeBuddy, because it's going to help you loads. That's all the apps I have on my phone to do with YouTube, and actually I use most of them like every day. I'd love to find new apps that will help me even more and help you guys even more, so please comment down below if you have any others that you think I've forgotten. That was actually all for this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and of course comment down below, and please subscribe so you won't miss another video. Bye guys!